another news channel. Our main story today is O2's release of 4G in the UK. We'll be looking at the creative proposition behind it, interviews with its target audience, the rationale behind the approach. We'll also have exclusive, never seen before footage of meetings held between O2 and its agency VCCP. We will also be heading live to the University of Greenwich for a lecture in models and theories with application. But first, I am joined by the Chief Marketing Executives at Vodafone, EE and 3. Okay, so today we're joined by the Marketing Chief Executives of Vodafone 3 and EE. Okay, so EE, you decided to use actor Kevin Bacon in your TV adverts. Is there any other types of media you use starring Mr. Bacon?
The TV ad will be followed by 4 other TV spots, also featuring Kevin Bacon, which will air across the rest of the year and into 2013. The TV spots show that what EE customers can do with 4G that they couldn't do before, like streaming a film on their mobile phone or tablet, stopping it and starting again on the TV as soon as they go home. And a 65-second cut down of the launch film will be aired on the cinema screens nationwide for 4 weeks before being replaced with a new 65-second spot promoting EE Film Club. And it will feature 5 of Bacon's best-known movies, characters, debating which film to see at the cinema.
What media channels do you think are best suited for mobile communications company?
Obviously the TV ad, the cinemas are nowadays very popular, so we're gonna air the cinema spots, and we have a team that is behind our social media as well, and we're gonna post our videos there as well. And obviously we're gonna use newspaper.
Vodafone, could you tell us a little about your current campaign starring the infamous Yoda?
It started in the beginning of 2012. We released a campaign featuring Yoda. The aim was to get all of our customers using their provided data services and every function of their smartphones. We embodied Yoda into our strapline, the power to you. We feel this is a confident fit as Yoda embraces power and its characteristics. We enforced the relaunch of our tech team using the Yoda campaign and our sure signal promising that wherever you are, you will be getting optimum signal. Also, Yoda adds a bit more playfulness to the way of communicate, to the way we would like to communicate, and it's pushed in a pretty positive way.
Okay. Vodafone, was there any particular media channels that you feel has been most effective?
Well, after running our television ads throughout major television channels on Freeview, Sky and Virgin, we found that we gained positive reinforcement through that, as they were shown on YouTube, and we were given over 500 views, which made our videos viral. So there was a good buzz created through that. Also, with the addition of social media pages as Facebook and Twitter, users were able to share and comment directly to our videos, so we gained good feedback through there. After the whole campaign had been around for around 6 months, we found the most effective way was between the Red campaign that Yoda was on with the TV commercials, which was reinforced again by the online application, which resulted in mass brand awareness, positive reinforcement, and rise in sales.
Okay. 3. You use a moonwalking pony. That was certainly creative, but what was the theory behind that?
Our advert, Dancing Pony, is aimed to turn around a level brand consideration for the industry among the only majority segment, people who want smartphones but not necessarily early adopters. So to sum up, improving the perception of the 3 networks. In the clip, the pony is seen scraping the hoof and flicking his mane before breaking into an unlikely moonwalk across his field.
Okay.
Ad casts the strapline silly stuff in methods as well. So the ad aims to show that every tweet and Facebook update and user-generated video clip is not a meaningless way to pass the time, but a modern-day gesture that builds friendships and cement relationships.
So what media channels did you use and why?
Actually, starting first aired on ITV1 on TV, then in cinemas, on posters, in the press and online. Outdoor media features a range of high-impact movie-style posters to attract people's attention, while online and press advertising attempt to offer more detail about this network. And actually, the adverts made over 7 million viewers who are interested fully in this advert.
Okay, so now we're going to head over to a never seen before footage of a meeting between O2, VCCP and Zenith Optimedia.
Alright guys, so upon our launch of 4G alongside the new digital products and services that are out there, we want to show our more lighter side, more enthusiastic side of O2, encouraging customers to live more, do more and be more. And with all the 4G latest mobile technology out there, there's limitless possibilities. So we'd like to have a theory, problem solution and a rational appeal. Can you help us?
So we are looking to leverage the imaginable tool, and do this with a brand new approach, right? So you want people to be more open-minded, enthusiastic, and excited about the things that technology could offer them, right?
Exactly, yes. Just with more than just like mass media advertising, we want to make O2 more technologically interactive. I want a completely separate website where users can interact with that one alone, aside from the normal company tariffs and everything like that. What sort of exciting technology could we offer them though?
Well, the theme among your competitors is a single icon.
Yeah.
The dogs, they are outgoing and enthusiastic.
Dogs.
Yeah, the dogs. So why don't we use them?
Right. So how would you relate dogs into the campaign?
The campaign could encourage consumers to be more dog, and with the campaign telling a story about cat, which reflects the humans, and which is miserable, down, and uninspired. So making it want to be more dog, chasing cars, swinging phones, and fetching sticks by becoming less aloof and more enthusiastic like a dog, relating back to your theory that to encourage customers to live more, do more, and be more.
That sounds quite original but unique. I like that. So you're thinking the way the cats are, aloof and boring,
Yeah.
you want to dramatize that as humans are, and instead compare that to a dog, which is more enthusiastic, outgoing,
Yeah,
barking, running. Right. So what kind of things would you use? Because I think this is a brilliant idea. This is groundbreaking. I would like to have the largest social media campaign we've ever done. I mean, what could you do?
Okay, for us, we could sort out a social media campaign. We can have that alongside the campaign running. As you said, we want it to be the largest one, so we can exploit that massively. We can also recommend you the most efficient means of delivering your message, as we specialise in understanding, planning and buying media space and time. So if you've got any concerns, any requests, we can sort that out for you.
Okay, well, I think this campaign will develop nationality to be more positive and more playful. So we want them to throw themselves in effort and be a little more dog.
Exactly. Like I want it to appeal to every kind of person because this is what we're about. We want to show excitement and of the new innovations, everything that's out there, to everyone who's available to take it. So with this campaign that you're suggesting and with what you mean about the dog, I mean that sounds absolutely fantastic. So with regards to the media, what kind of media would we use?
As you said, you use your social media. We can have outdoor, in-store and online. But first, your media communications, we could use TV and cinemas, obviously supporting them. You want your campaign to target everyone. So does that mean you want it to target your employees as well?
Exactly, everyone. Because
Yeah.
I want this incorporated, this whole be more dog, I'm loving it, I'm absolutely loving it. I want that whole ideology to be more dog in everything. I'm talking staff, I'm talking in the head office, I'm talking when we sell, when we buy, everything. And then all the people that are buying from us, there's a reason they're buying from us, and that's to be more dog. Because we are that much different than our competitors.
Okay, so first, target market. I think you need to target your employees.
Yeah.
Not every employee is going to be behind it. You need to motivate your employees. We can do this by making them be more dog. We can have events, activities. As an agency, we don't specialise in events. That can be done in-house at your head office. Or you can switch to a different, more specialist agency that sort out events and
Yeah, no,
activities for
so
yourself.
I want, the only way it's going to work, as in out guys with you guys, including you as well, for us to portray that message is if we have the ideology in our hearts, in our staff members, in our hearts. I mean, that's something I can definitely look into from my end, because for us to teach others to be more dog, we ourselves need to be more dog. Like, I feel pumped up already, but I'm going to make sure I make it my mission to get that through to my staff, to my areas, to my managers.
Right, guys, so I think we got a great plan.
Yeah,
That's great. Let's
Brilliant.
do it soon.
It's nice. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay, we're now going over to Tron, our technology reporter, for some more information on Be More Dog and its target audience.
We're at the Greenwich right now, and I'm here with John, and I would like to ask him some questions. So John, what do you think about Be More Dog by O2?
Well, when I first heard about Be More Dog, I actually found it really funny. I mean, Be More Dog, what does that even mean? When I'm working down here on the site, we always lose signal because you never know where you are. But with Be More Dog and the new signal, it's perfect. I mean, I can take out my phone whenever I want, make a call, make a text, find out where the nearest pub is and grab a few pints. We love Be More Dog. I mean, the signal's brilliant.
Well, thank you very much for your time. Have a nice day. We're at the Canal Road right now, and I'm here with Tom and Peter. So Tom, what do you think about Be More Dog by O2?
I think it's absolutely brilliant. Before, when I first heard it, I thought, Be More Dog? What are they trying to get us to be like? But when I actually found out what it meant, like the whole innovating and grabbing life by the gonads, I absolutely love it. We were coming back from Milan the other day, pulled out my phone, and in an instant, because of their new 4G technology, I was able to get our favourite sushi restaurant within minutes. What was the place called again?
Wasabi?
Ah, Wasabi. We managed to get it straight away on the way back. I mean, I've been on O2 for about 3 years now, ever since I became boss of Citibank. Ever since then, I've never had a problem. But now O2 have really got an idea here, and I really want them to go through with it. It's really got me being more dog.
Great, thank you very much, guys. Thank you. I'm at Canary Wharf with Tom, and where O2 is promoting Be More Dog campaign. So Tom, what do you think about the campaign?
It's brilliant. I mean, we've proper got pumped into it from head office. We've been told to do really exciting activities, like the one we've got behind us right here. We're out promoting the act Be Like a Dog, grab life by the, frisbee, and yeah, all that sort of mentality. I mean, ever since they've brought it in, the morale and everything's really changed. I mean, even as employees, we're taught to innovate and teach people how to use their phones in amazing, wonderful ways, rather than just talking about minutes and texts. I really do love working for the company now, and it's like a proper positive spin on a negative marketing strategy, which worked quite well.
Thank you.
And as you can see, discussing O2's Be More Dog, along the bottom you can see that there's a media schedule. It will cover the choice of media, timeline, frequency and volume. But first, we've got some breaking news. There's been an interview with one of our reporters and the guy from VCCP. It's discussing the rationale behind the approach.
Hi, I'm here with Lee, the creative director from VCCP, and we're going to talk about the current O2 campaign, Be More Dog. Hi Lee.
Hi.
So well, in your campaign, you use animals. Is there any specific reason for using them?
Well, no matter what it is, the priority of advertising is to attract people's attention. But this is very difficult in the world that there are so many adverts aired in everywhere, like on TV or on billboard or online, etc. And people already get tired of the attempt of a bunch of adverts trying to give the information. So people have a feeling of resistance to get the new information from the advert, consciously and unconsciously as well, which makes it more harder to get the successful result. So in business of advertisement, there is a model that has been used widely, called as 3B or ABC. It's the same. This 3B is the combine of 3 Bs, baby, beauty, and the beast. In ABC, it is animal, beauty, and children. Interestingly, when people meet these 3 Bs, they have a positive feeling for them, which is easier to get the attention than any other adverts.
Okay. Why is it the dogs among any other animals?
I know there are a bunch of animal species in the world, but we had to think which animal is best effective for the campaign. Contrary to the other business who had mostly specific target markets like beer for men or cosmetic for women, the O2 has almost, in general, all ages who can use the mobile as the target market. So the campaign needs to cover across all ages. In this respect, generally dogs are most familiar animals people think all ages like. Plus, the metaphor the dogs have is very positive, like kind, energetic, loyal, etc. So by using dogs in adverts, O2 can approach to all different targets by only just one campaign, which also can be seen as the efficient way for the spending of marketing costs.
Okay. In your campaign, Be More Dog, there is no clear explanation how your 4G works and how good it is. They're just only symbolization of how dogs are good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so can you please explain more?
Yeah, I agree with that. So we called this kind of adverts as the image advertising. This is used mostly for improving the brand image. To be honest, due to the advance of technology, there is no big difference in the business quality that companies offer, and people already knew it. So, talking to how fantastic our service is or how good we offer to you in advertising, it's not useful to get the successful advertising effects. So, that is why companies are showing the image adverts. In addition, how good the brand image people are aware of is very important in business. As you mentioned before, the business quality in market is so similar to each other that people use the brand image what they have on the decision making of purchasing. So related to this, we put these positive images into consumers' mind to match with the O2, then expect to keep in mind this campaign in customers' memory when they saw the dogs in real. By the way, we can see the dogs everywhere, right? Then ultimately make people think O2 is positive and energetic company. And that's it.
Alright, thank you very much for your time. Thank you.
Thanks, Trump. We're going to go live to the University of Greenwich now for a presentation in a lecture on chosen models and theories of advertising. Then they're going to be discussing the application of the models and the theories behind the Be More Dog campaign. Good afternoon, students. Today we're going to be looking at advertising awareness models. Today we're going to be looking at two. We've got IDA and the Lavage and Steiner model. With IDA, it's about awareness, interest, desire and action. It's seen as a strong theory of advertising, yet it's been criticised, and it's also used for conversion of theory of advertising, so non-buyers are converted to buyers. In terms of its being criticised, it's been said that for many types of products there is little evidence that consumers experience a strong desire before action. That's what David Jobs said. He also says that it's because it is limited to the conversion of a non-buyer to a buyer. It ignores what happens after action, i.e. the first purchase. Yet in most mature markets, advertising is designed to affect people who already have bought the brand at least once. Okay? So we're going to be discussing that in a minute, and we're going to try and think of a campaign that we can implement that too. Okay, and now we're going on to the Lavage and Steiner model. This one has got 6 points. It's got awareness and knowledge, which is then broken down into a subcategory of cognitive. We've also got liking and preference, which has been, again, put in subcategory as affective. And we've got purchase and conviction, which goes into cognitive. Okay? This hierarchy focuses on the 7 steps of advertising, which people must move up these series of steps. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it to you, and I want you to come up with a campaign where you think that you can implement both of these. That is recent, has to be in, say, past 2 years.
Okay.
Okay, or it could be around now. It's up to you.
With the Lavage and Steiner model, I think O2's Be More Dog campaign can be used. I think that what they did was they changed their brand and they used the Be More Dog slogan to do that, and their whole innovation and everything. So that's awareness, build up knowledge with reinforcing that by lots of adverts and social media and viral videos and everything. People, and that's all the cognitive type thing. Then became liking. People started to, which was attracted to it because it was funny and clever.
So their favourable attitudes towards the product.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They liked that product in comparison to other ones. That's where preference comes in, because preference, I think, talks about the competitors. Now, O2 sales and viral videos, everything really went up compared to like Vodafone's Yoda and EE's Dancing Pony campaign.
With that one though, would you say that consumers once they've got the preference, they have a desire to buy, and then the conviction to purchase?
This is the thing, because of what O2 offer, because of that campaign, the whole thing changes, and that they prefer that one. So that will lead to them having campaign. Looks like
Okay, and then it's on to the attitude into actual purchase. Yeah, so they go through the stages of the segment. Yeah, with Be More Dog. Yeah, brilliant. And for Ida, do we feel the same? Is Be More Dog strong enough?
At first, the awareness.
Yeah.
In the campaign, the auto described the cat like a ball, and it means I think some consumers they think auto is like a board or something, so they need to change their images or interest. They use the dogs to get the attention. The desire is the dog's metaphor, like energetic, and then action. Yeah, is customer think auto is energetic and positive.
Brilliant. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're going live again to a meeting held between O2, VCCP and Zenith Optimedia. They're going to be suggesting improvements for the O2 Be More Dog campaign using the theoretical models that we have just seen live at the University of Greenwich. I'm going to pass you straight over there now.
Hi guys, thanks for being up me again. I just want to go over some improvements that we can make on the Be More Dog campaign.
Yeah, so basically we used for this campaign two models, which is IDA and Lowichtenstein hierarchy of needs.
Well, we looked into that, we did some research, and with the awareness, we found that people are not as aware that we want them to be about what the campaign actually means, the messages. So we need to improve on that. Any ideas how?
Yeah, I mean, for the TV spots and different advertising, we can add the information, we can explain it more, and make it clear.
I feel that that's going to cost us too much money. Right, you've got to think about it. Television ads, press ads, they're expensive. Okay, I know, working in the media. Okay, so we need to get that message across somehow, free. Okay.
So we can use the social network.
Social media, yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Okay, social media is a good one, because that means we can get good feedback from the people that are out there already.
We need to get another way we can get journalists writing about it. That's good PR.
That's good PR.
We can get journalists writing about what it is, what we're trying to do, and how it affects.
Explain the message, because we get the fact that it's fun and quirky, that's out there, that's established completely, but we need to get them to know now what we're doing. So with the deals, right, we've got them in the papers and everything now, how you can get the iPhone 5C for really cheap. That's what we need to be more dog about now.
Yeah, I mean, you get people more interested.
Yeah,
they're going to lose their interest.
So we basically just need to make the message clearer to
Exactly. Now, okay, so with such people love it, people like it completely, it's brilliant. But we need to encourage people to do more with this, because we need to keep it alive. So what do you think we can do more?
We can enhance the interaction between customers as well,
Okay.
by encouraging them to post videos or pictures on the dog and hashtags on social media as well.
We could do that for our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
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 We've got one already, so we could, exploit that a little bit.
That's getting hits all the time. As we're speaking all the time, people are going on to check that. So that'd be a perfect place to start.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about getting some more desire about it?
Yeah, there's two ideas. One is the CSR, which we already done the campaign, right? And there's gonna be some profit, and so we just some profit of the some money from the profit to donate the dogs or cats on the street.
Okay, so like homeless shelters and things like that.
Yeah.
Homeless shelters.
Yeah, and it looks like the customers usually O2 campaign, right? It's like customers pay to O2, and they think, yeah, we paid it, but some of our pay is going to be donated.
Okay, so what we're trying to do there is show that we are like caring about the dogs and cats,
Improve the image.
Because I mean, we've been told that we're being cruel towards cats and all that sort of stuff, and we don't want that image. If people want to be like that, they can. We're just letting them know that this is the kind of new offers we give. So we'll show them through the offers and the tariffs and everything we have, and we'll also do some corporate social responsibility, make it work. Okay.
Hopefully that should raise attention.
Hopefully
that should raise attention, and then, as I said before, to increase the attention and goodwill, and we get PR journalists. We need to get that.
So that's like a spin. That'll just start spinning. Okay, I like that.
Okay.
Alright, preference. I mean, we looked at the preference. People do like ours, but there's still not that much over other networks. We're not like seen as majorly over the other networks. We're still seen as, when you think of the major ones, you've got EE, you've got Vodafone, you've got 3, and you've got us, O2, all 4 of them together. We need to differentiate. We need to do something more.
What we can do it in a funny way. We can compare the other networks with us For example, by having the TV ad,
Okay.
having the dogs, I mean, representing the other networks, and you know, and the OT might be winning the race or something like that, just to make
Like a race between
Yeah,
in like a fun sort of way.
It's fun sort of- yeah, it's fun.
Okay, because we've already got TV spaces out there. I know we've already booked up a whole lot of TV space, so all we need to do is get the right adverts at the right times. Because that's another thing that we found, that we're not putting them at the right times. So we have consistent adverts at the right times. Instead of just wasting time doing loads of little ones, we do some proper ones that's going to stick.
And we need to pick the right channels,
Yeah.
the right television channels.
Yeah.
That, you know.
I mean, right now we're pumping really hard on like American comedies and things like that, where people like are already in that kind of state of mind, which are having a good time. So we'll push on that. That's good. So it was the item model as well. Obviously, clear, concise. That's fine, not a problem. But now is the time for business. How can we show that now? We've established a brand that is fun and quirky, but how do we establish business now?
Yeah, we need to make more attention to the tariffs and give the information to the customers to know about. Okay, this is what we offer. That's what you can get.
All right.
To make it clear.
Okay, that makes sense. So we just push that more.
Yeah.
What about the interest? How do we gain interest?
Interest.
The interest. We've got a good idea here, and I want to keep it going.
The interest is going to relate to, you know, how we make it, you know, technologically interactive for our consumers. So, you know, it's the desire with, you know, the theory of the app, as we discussed,
Yeah.
having a separate one, we can incorporate it to 902.
And it that way, instead of hitting everything with one big hit, we can look at options and play them slowly.
Yeah.
So like every 4 to 6 months we release something new, so that people are still engaged all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Instead of just going with a bang. Alright, that sounds really good, guys. I mean, I'm happy with that, and I'm happy with the progress we've made so far.
Yeah.
Because
Great.
yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for watching this evening. Good night. Thanks, Ian. Same time, same place next week.